It's the Lunch Show with Chad Summers. Fasten your seatbelts for the greatest radio show in the world, ever. And now, the host of the Lunch Show, Chad Summers.
All right. Welcome to the Lunch Show, everybody. My name is Chad Summers. You heard that correctly. A lunch show. Today is May 12th. Glad you could join us. Before we get into the show, I just wanted to say you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. And don't forget, we have a new episode every Tuesday and Friday. We like to get those episodes posted by noon. And don't forget to click on all those things that support the show. All right, let's get into the birthdays. Tony Hawk, 54. He is, as you know, the Jordan of skateboarding. Rami Malek, 41. He just played Freddie Mercury a few years ago. And Emilio Estevez is 60 years old. Also on this day, in 1949, the Soviet Union lifted its blockade of Berlin. 1846, the ill-fated Donner Party left Independence, Missouri for California. Months later, the group became trapped in Sierra Nevada, and some members reportedly resorted to cannibalism when the food ran out. Oh, what an exciting trip that sounds like. All right, we've got a new segment here. It's called The Political Briefing. We don't get into our opinions because it's not that much fun for us. There's plenty of politics out there in the world that you can get news from, but we will do a briefing, and here we go. George Santos pleads not guilty to federal indictment and says he won't resign. Title 42 expired at 11:59 p.m. last night, causing a flood of migrants into the U.S. Donald Trump knocks it out of the park at CNN-hosted town hall event, according to political analysts. Tucker Carlson announced he will be broadcasting a new program from Twitter. And Biden's second debt limit meeting with congressional leaders postponed. All right, let's get into our main list of news. We've got breaking news. Former U.S. Marine to be charged in choking death on New York subway. He actually turned himself in this morning. He faces a second degree of manslaughter, which could bring him 15 years in the big house if convicted. That is a touchy situation there. Reportedly the victim had been arrested over 40 times for harassing people on the subway. So, there's crazy people out there in addition to that victim. If you do that stuff, one of these days something's going to happen. I'm not saying this should have happened. If the guy killed him, he killed him. But, you got to watch. You harass another crazy person, it could get ugly, and this got ugly. And do the crime, do the time. You probably could have subdued him without the lethality issue of it. All right, we got a new one here from Newsmax. Musk says he has found a new CEO for Twitter. It is a female person, and apparently it was always going to be a female. Like, there was no chance of it being a gentleman. But she will take her position in roughly 6 weeks. All right, we got one from ABC News. Suspect in Natalie Holloway's disappearance faces extradition to U.S. Joran Vandersloot is accused of extorting the Holloway family. Yes, he told her mother that he would let her know where Natalie's remains were for $25,000. They gave him $25,000, and actually he gave them a location. They went out there and found nothing. So that's what he's being charged with. It's not out yet where he'll do time if he's found guilty, whether he'll do it in the U.S. And then go back and serve the rest of his 28 years in Peru, or vice versa. I don't know. We'll have to wait and hear the details about that. But this guy's probably never going to see the light of day, which is good. Got a news story here from Newsmax. NHL players who fight more on ice have shorter lives. Basically, the enforcers died, according to a study. The enforcers, which are the fighters, it's their job, died 10 years earlier than their peers. Look, it's not natural to take impacts like that over your. That's why football players get this disease. What is it? It's a brain disease. Boxers, now hockey fighters, I guess. It's not natural. Nobody put a something to your head and told you to do that. So it is what it is. All right, and to further my point there, I've got a story from TMZ. Boxer Kenneth Igano dead after collapsing following fight. Kenneth was a up-and-coming Filipino bantamweight boxer. He collapsed in the ring while in the fight in the Philippines. He died 4 days later. See, it's just, it is what it is. If you want to partake in a risky employment like that, then, you might die. All right, we got one from Wonderwall. Happy Days actor marries real estate broker in backyard ceremony. Potsy got married for his third time. All right, Potts. All right, we got another one here from TMZ. This one's absolutely god awful. Cops investigating nasty couple as lick and dash vid goes viral. Okay, so what I want to know is, how do two sick individuals come up with this? Like, I can see one person, but the other one saying, like, suggesting it to another one, and the other one going, "Oh yeah, that sounds great." You know what they did? They open the top of an ice cream container and lick the whole top of the ice cream and put it back on, put the lid back on, and just walk off. They caught them. Go to TMZ. Check this article out. Unbelievable. 5 years. Bam. All right. You know what time it is? It's the good news time, which we do for every episode. But before we do that, I just wanted to remind you that you can always email me at chadslunchshow@gmail.com. Got new episodes every Tuesday and Friday. Do not miss an episode. We like to get those out by noon so you can have those on your lunch. And keep clicking all those things that support the show. We need your help. All right. This is the good news story of the day, and it's from Fox News. Florida woman who survived Holocaust turns 100, throws first pitch at Yankees Rays game. How in the hell did she actually, like, there's no, I guess I didn't see footage of it. So I guess she was like 5 feet away from the catcher. I don't know. There's no way she threw it the whole way from the mound to the plate. No way. Helen Kahan was surrounded by family and 25,000 baseball fans as she celebrated her 100th birthday in St. Petersburg, Florida. That's awesome. Hats off to her. I will do a toast to her maybe this weekend if I can remember. But folks, that is the episode for the day. I just want to thank you for joining us, and don't miss any episodes. Keep kicking ass in your life, and until Tuesday's episode, peace out.
All right, folks, that's it for the lunch show today. Don't forget to come back every Tuesday and Friday for new episodes. And don't forget to like, share, tweet, subscribe, friend, listen, email, and tell your friends and family about us. We need every single one of y'all. Thank you in advance for your support, and I hope you all have an awesome day.
You just listened to The Lunch Show.